Have you ever wondered what goes through a narcissist's mind when you don't chase after them? When they do something horrible, cheat, lie, ghost you, or suddenly pull away, and you decide to stay silent instead of begging, apologizing, or trying to fix things. If you've ever dealt with a narcissist, you already know how that moment feels. You're hurt, confused, angry, but something inside you says, "Not this time." You choose to hold your ground. And that's the moment everything changes, because narcissists aren't used to that kind of reaction. The first thing that happens when you don't chase a narcissist is shock. They genuinely can't believe it. See, they expect you to react. They count on your emotions. In their mind, the argument, the silent treatment, or the cruel comment was supposed to trigger you. You were supposed to call, text, explain, or apologize, even if they were the one who hurt you. When you don't do that, it throws them completely off. They're used to being in control of the emotional dynamic. They push, you pull. They hurt you, you try to fix it. So when you don't respond that way, it makes them feel powerless. And that's their biggest fear. After the shock comes anger. They start asking themselves questions like, who do they think they are? Or how dare they ignore me after everything I've done for them? They may even convince themselves you're the one being manipulative. They project their own behavior onto you. And that anger usually pushes them to do one of two things. Either they'll lash out, try to get your attention through insults, like leaving an insulting voicemail or text message, or through stirring up gossip and creating some kind of drama, or they'll pull back completely to see if you'll cave first. This is when a narcissist often tries to bait you. They might post something on social media meant to make you jealous or to hint that they've moved on. But trust me, it's not confidence, it's panic. They're trying to get a reaction because your silence makes them feel irrelevant. Now here's the part most people don't realize. When a narcissist realizes you're not chasing them, it creates a brief moment of self-doubt. They start asking, wait, did I go too far? Or did I lose control of this person? Now don't mistake that for guilt or empathy. It's not. It's about control. They're not regretting the pain they caused. They're regretting losing their grip on you. That little voice in their head says, what if they finally figured me out? And that thought terrifies them. When the narcissist realizes you're not coming back, they move into damage control. This can look a few different ways, depending on the person. Some will try to pretend they don't care. They'll act like they're happier than ever, posting selfies, dating someone new, or bragging about their new life. It's all for show. They need everyone to believe they're the one who ended things, that they're perfectly fine without you. Others go into full-blown victim mode. They'll tell mutual friends you were cold, selfish, or changed. They rewrite the story so that you look like the problem. Or they'll make up a host of lies, creating a smear campaign against you. Because the one thing they can't stand is being seen as the bad guy, especially after you stop reacting. Let's be real. Narcissists thrive on reactions. Your attention, whether positive or negative, is their supply. It tells them they still have power over your emotions. So when you go quiet, that power fades. At first, they think you're just trying to prove a point. Then days go by, weeks, and they start to realize you might actually be done. That's when the silence becomes deafening for them. Because now, they're the ones stuck replaying every word, every argument, wondering how to get back into your head. Meanwhile, you're the one regaining peace, something they can't stand to see. Once they've gone through all that, the shock, the anger, the image repair, many narcissists will eventually try to come back. It might sound like, hey, just checking in. I've been thinking about you. I know we've had our issues, or they might even act like nothing ever happened. That's not love or remorse. That's strategy. They're testing the door to see if it's still open. And if you respond, even a little, they'll use it as proof they still have access to you. But if you don't, if you stay calm and consistent, they realize that their control is gone for good. That's what really crushes them. So, let's simplify this. When a narcissist does something horrible and you don't chase after them, here's what happens in their mind. First, they panic. They can't believe you're not reacting. Then they get angry. They feel rejected and powerless. Then they start the narrative shift. They blame you or play the victim. And finally, they circle back, trying to test whether their old tricks still work. But underneath all of that, it's insecurity. The narcissist's biggest fear is losing relevance, and your silence confirms that they have. If you're in that stage where you're wondering whether to reach out, don't forget this. Narcissists don't change because you chase them. So the best thing you can do isn't to chase or to explain. It's to detach. Stop trying to make them understand how much they hurt you. They already know. They just don't care the way you do. Don't let their confusion pull you back into chaos. They may never admit it, but your silence haunts them far more than your words ever did. If this message helped you see things more clearly, don't forget to like and subscribe. You deserve peace, and peace doesn't chase anyone.